Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA preview and prediction on today's game between the LA Clippers and the Utah Jazz. It is Friday, January 1st. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, you can subscribe to this channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. Okay, guys, before we get to the Jazz and Clippers, let's take a look at the NBA computer pick record on the season so far. 40-27 for 59.7%. Not a bad record straight up. 37-30 for 55%. And a little bit of work to be done on the total, 46.2%. But let's get to this one between the Clippers and the Jazz. It's going to be a great matchup. In fact, I got a little theory here on this one, and I'll get to that in a second. Looking at the bookmakers line, they got the Clippers favored by 3.5. The over-under at 221.5. ATS forecast, the computer pick has the Jazz losing by 4, 112-108. The over-under at 221.28. Looking at the last 10 games, or actually last 5 games for the Clippers, 4-1 straight up and against the number, 3-2 to the over. Where Utah 2-2, 1-3 against the point spread, and 1-3 to the under. Now looking at the value index, even though Utah is 2-2 in the season, they have a value index here of minus 1.2, and you're getting plus 3.5. Where the Clippers are minus 4, and you're getting 3.5. You round that off, that's pretty much a fair market value if you do like the LA Clippers. Looking at the Clippers last game, coming off a really impressive win against Portland, 128-105, a game that was never in doubt for the Clippers, and 106-95 loss last night to the Phoenix Suns. And just like the Washington Wizards, it's a good thing they don't have to sleep on this long. They get to wake up and go right at it the next day, get that loss out of their system. And here's my my theory on this game here, guys. You got a team that won handily in the Clippers in their last game against the Portland Trailblazers, 128-105. And then you just got a team that lost, and it's still fresh in your mind last night against the Phoenix Suns, a 106-95 loss. What do you think the public's going to be thinking, right? Let's start thinking like a bookmaker. Everybody is in love with the Clippers. They got all the high-profile players. They got Kawhi. Now Jazz, they're reeling a bit. They're 1-3 against the point spread. Everybody and their dog is going to be on the Clippers on this game. And I just feel there's a lot of value betting Utah. I just think that, and looking at the last 10 head-to-head matches, we might have a little bit of an advantage here. 7-3 straight up and against the point spread, 6-4 to the over-under. But I think there's a lot of value here playing the Utah Jazz plus the number. I'm just going to see if there's anything really, you know what? I don't even think any analytics will back this up. It's more of a gut feeling market call, right? Like I say in those market watches, there's a certain psychology in sports betting, and when you get in the bull market, and let's looking at the current market conditions. Let me go see what the current market conditions are right now in the NBA, and this is one of the factors I really use, guys. I want to see what has come in and what's and right now, look at that, we're in a bear market, so that's for the over-unders, but we're in a bullish market on the 3-day average. So that tells me right there, from a money management point of view, I'm only going to bet 5% of my bankroll. If we were in a neutral market on the 3 and 7-day average, I'd be betting 10% of my bankroll on Utah this evening. But because we're in a bull market for favorites, that tells me only 5% play here on the Utah Jazz. I think Utah is a great play here tonight, guys. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. As always, don't forget, you can subscribe to this channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.